All right, microphone on. I'm good to go. Filling in for Brad tonight. Weather extra. All you're going to think I'm going to talk about the heat and the humidity, right? Right? Wrong. I'm going to talk about rain. Yeah, and a lot of you are like, what are you talking about? It didn't rain at all today. It has been pouring in areas like Florence, the Shoals, Zip City, Cherokee, Waterloo, down to Colbert County. And as soon as the rain makes it to Franklin County, it just fizzles out. But it's starting to get to the point now where it's become quite annoying. I think most of the storms I figured would be done by about 8 o'clock, but these are just fighting the good fight. And there's a lot of lightning with them. I can see it on the Shoals camera. Some of the rainfall estimates in parts of northwest Alabama are close to 3 inches of rain, and this has all fallen since about 5 o'clock. I'm not making this stuff up. And most of you didn't even have a drop of rain, and really the focus was on the heat and the humidity today. But there are some areas that are getting soaked right now, and you can see it on the radar there. So a lot of lightning with these, but if you see the trend north to south, as they move south, they're losing oomph, and this should all wind down soon. They should rain themselves out here shortly, and therefore we should be done with the rainfall. I'm going to keep I call it a CYB, cover your butt forecast. I'm going to keep an isolated thunderstorm in the forecast for areas west overnight tonight, but most of it should be done. But the rainfall itself, it's been impressive. And the lightning, cloud to ground, and some gusty winds, 40 miles an hour. But what it did do, it took the Shoals temperature, which was 98 for a high today, and dropped it to 78 in like 20 minutes. It was crazy. So everybody from the Shoals is writing me on Facebook, and they're like, oh, thank you for the cooler temperatures. This thunderstorm is great. You know, you're welcome. I did it myself. Come on now. It's great. There's the Shoals camera, okay? Let me see. 79 right now on the Shoals. It's like literally free air conditioning. Now, the drawback to having a thunderstorm cool your air is that it does have dangerous lightning, torrential rainfall. I was looking at some of the Algo cameras earlier, and it was coming down Cox Creek Parkway right by the mall, and you can see all the ponding on the roads, and I was like, ooh, it's not so great. But if you can stay away from severe weather, but still get the benefits of the cooler air, it's a win-win, plus some rainfall that many of you probably want at your house, right? Let me tell you, one place that doesn't want the rainfall is northwest Alabama. So today's rainfall, probably about 2 inches at the airport. I don't know yet. I'll find out tomorrow. But it will take the Shoals total. There's the lightning in the Shoals. That's what I was trying to show you. It takes the northwest Alabama Regional Airport up to almost 10 inches of rain this month in July. In comparison, Pryor Field Airport in Decatur has had 1 inch. It's a big difference, right? It's the gift that keeps giving in the Shoals. Look at all that lightning. It's crazy. It's like a free light show. You could probably see it like if you're in Athens or other areas. But this is the rainfall totals. I want to go back a minute because that went too fast on me. So you see all these colors here, the rainfall totals. It looks like just a really bad painting, but the light blue colors on there is where some rain fell today. It wasn't much. And then you got this one little green and yellow blob in northwest Alabama. They're like, hey, look at us over here showing off. Look at those numbers. Let me pull it up for you. So this is estimated rainfall totals. And there are some areas that are approaching 3 inches of rain. I can't make this stuff up. 1.4, 2.1, 2.9. And yeah, that's some pretty soaking rainfall. And this has all fallen since 5 o'clock this evening. So thought there might be some flooding. The storms were kind of training on each other. And what we mean by that is not like a choo-choo train. It means that the same areas keeps getting the storm over and over and over and over and over. It's kind of drifted west now. So we have like 2 bullseyes on there now, which is good because we didn't want 1 bullseye because that means it would have just kept raining in the same spot over and over, and that would have been bad. We don't want flooding. All right. Let's move on to temperatures, shall we? Temperatures. Where are we at? Anybody on tonight? Let's see. Kirsten's on. That's good. Hi. How you doing, Kirsten? Good to see you. Jason, what's up? The devil was out playing today. Yes. Sizzling temperatures today. So just FYI, clarify really quick. I think we had 98 trifecta. 98 trifecta meaning Shoals, Decatur, Huntsville, all 98. Okay, those are the 3 reporting sites. I don't know what you had in your backyard. I can guesstimate, but I can just say that those are official, right? That 98 in Huntsville actually ties the hottest temperature for this summer. You go back to June 25th, believe it or not, we hit 98 in Huntsville that day. The difference is the dew point. It was way more humid today. Why? Well, it's the end of July. It's not the end of June. So the real field temperature felt like 111 in Huntsville. It wasn't nearly that hot on June 25th. The feel like temperature was like 103. So the air temperature tied for the highest in the summer, but how it felt to you outside was way hotter than that other 98 we had June 25th. Not all 98s are created equal, everybody. No, no, no. DO from PC, what's up? Good to see you. AJ's in the house too. He's right here, just in case you wanted to know.
Hey,
Yeah, he's saying hello. Kirsten, I'm doing good. How are you doing? You all right? Staying okay? Look at the temperatures though. What doesn't make sense here? Lawrenceburg and the Shoals, 79 degrees, both locations. Both locations have had either rainfall, thunderstorms, or outflow boundaries all evening. So the temperature, at one point it was crazy. It was still 95 in Huntsville, and it had dropped to 77 in the Shoals with thunderstorms. It's like a 20-degree difference. Like, you want free AC? Drive west. Go find the thunderstorm. You're all right. Elsewhere, I mean, we're going to go to air at 10 o'clock, and locations, most locations, unless you had a thunderstorm, are going to be like in the mid-80s at 10 o'clock. That's just not right. Heat advisory for all locations now. We've included everybody, and it's going to be through 9 p.m. on Tuesday. Another hot and humid one tomorrow. The only way you beat the heat, at least temperature-wise, thunderstorm, maybe, pop them again. I don't think so. Very isolated tomorrow, but if you get one, it wins the battle for you. 7-day forecast. Got a 48 first alert day on Wednesday. Let's think about that one for just a moment. The reason why I say that is because it's not going to be as hot, and it's probably going to be just as humid. But that 94 you see there on Wednesday is all dependent on when those thunderstorms pop. And there's going to be storms on Wednesday. The coverage is going to be more than it was today and for tomorrow. It's going to be probably likely rainfall later in the afternoon. Might have to bump that up to like 50 or 60%. But I say that is, if the storms pop at noon and rain cools you, you're not hitting 94. But if they hold off until late in the day and you allow the heat to build, that could be a 96 or 97 easily. And the National Weather Service only has the heat advisory out till Tuesday. Kind of pumping the brakes a bit on Wednesday because we just don't know when those storms are going to pop. And when the storms pop will make a big difference to you at home on how it feels in your backyard, right? Thursday and Friday, rain chance goes up. So the trade-off here is you don't want 95 or 96? Okay, we'll give you 85 or 86, but guess what that's going to come with? Clouds and rain. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A lot of you asking me about weekend plans for the first weekend of August. And I'm telling everybody right now, it's not just an afternoon rain event Saturday and Sunday. There's going to be some showers in the morning too. And somebody was asking me forecast for a 5K, and I forget where it was. I need to find that out. But 5K on Saturday, they said, well, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. We never have rain in the morning, so we should be good. There's probably going to be some rain Saturday morning. In fact, it looks like waves of rain for the weekend. But the clouds and the rain keep the temperatures down. So no more 96, no more 97, but you get 85 and mix in with some rainfall for you. That's the way it works. Sarah, good evening, Jeff. My husband Andre and I are listening in. We finally got the video working on the laptop. Yay. Sarah and family came in on Saturday, and her son Daniel is a big weather fan. And I was really excited because it was Daniel's birthday, so the family came in, and Daniel got to do his thing at the green screen, and we recorded it, but the video was really long. When you try to send really long videos in email, it doesn't work so well. So what we did was we zipped it up, and we sent it off, and we got it to work, and bada bing, bada bang. Sarah can see Daniel now. So it was good to meet you all this weekend, too. Hope you had a good time. Daniel seemed like he had some fun, too. He was really a natural, too. He was pointing things out. I took the control. I took this remote away because I was like, you're going to take my job and, like, leave it out. He's done. I wouldn't have had to work tonight. He would have been filling in for Brad. It would have been great. Kirsten, good. How are you? Mike Gentle, what's up, my friend? Good evening to you. I'm used to Saturdays and Sundays with you. This whole Monday night thing talking to you is kind of weird, right? Usually Mike and I talk on Saturday and Sunday mornings. He told me, I told him I missed the beach. He said he was going to put sand in his backyard for me by the pool. I said, okay, I'll be there. It's all good. He's a good guy. Oh, Carrie Brown is in the house. Now this is a special treat when Carrie Brown is in the house. Carrie, how do you feel? Good? Back from vacation? It is so hot, right? She's like, so hot. It is a little steamy outside. Yeah, a little steamy. Good to have you back. I need to call you, though. Hopefully you'll be getting some phone calls soon, too. Tegan, how are you? Tegan, I answered your question. You are so far away from those thunderstorms. So Tegan writes me a message earlier. She goes, Jeff, is it going to thunderstorm tonight? I think we're good. Tegan's in Albertville. But I'm going to pop back. So you see the 10-day forecast, right? Everybody sees it, sees the 80s. Everybody's excited. But just remember, it's going to come with some rainfall. It's not perfect. But it will be cooler. And a lot of you, in all seriousness, are very excited about that. A lot of people are asking me, I'm ready for fall. Well, that doesn't arrive here until November. So we're good. No, it actually arrives in September. But we know the drill in the Tennessee Valley when it really cools off. All right, Tegan, my boyfriend is working in Demopolis. The heat index outrageous down there. Yeah, it's pretty much across the board, Tegan. Yeah, but I get you. I mean, some areas a little higher, some areas a little lower. But in the end, we're all kind of just baking. It's not just us, too. It's like all of the U.S. east of the Rockies right now. I mean, Denver, Colorado had a high of 98 today. Areas in New England felt like 104. So this is really everybody's inclusive in this one because it's summer. It's the end of July. It's supposed to be hot and humid. It's just a little bit more gross than it's supposed to be. That's all. But I mean, we have been there, done that all month in July. Like hitting 98 today was a bit excessive, and tomorrow could be the same. But like we felt like over 100 almost every day this month of July. Not much changed today. It's just that everybody's talking about it. It seems like a little bit more. But the heat index value being 111, though, in Huntsville was certainly the hottest day of the summer, though. So it did perform that way. All right. Did you happen to cross-post this to my page?
I did.
Okay, let me send out a little. Yeah, I got to do something real quick. Those of you who are on my page and you think I'm a big jerk and ignoring you, I'm not. I just don't pull my page up over here because I don't want my account on here. Says I don't get to control this computer. So if you're commenting on my page, I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I'm answering questions on 48's page, and I usually will get back to you and talk to you afterwards, okay? But I don't want you to think I'm a big snob, I promise. I'm really not. Pretty low key here, actually. But, you know, here I am talking about these showers, and they are weakening. So what they're doing is, I call it raining themselves out. They're essentially losing their lightning. They're weakening. They're just mainly rainmakers now. There's another one out by Killen now, coming down 43, moving north to south. But that's why I'm CYBing it. I'm going to keep an isolated thunderstorm at least through midnight for areas around, we'll say right along US 43 and west. But now I got that one little shower near Killen just to tick me off. But overall, though, the rainfall is not the headline today or tonight or tomorrow. It's the heat one more day. And then we'll transition to more of a rain-focused forecast for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Some of you not only excited about the temperatures, but some of you very excited to have some rain potential in your forecast. Because like I said, the Shoals has had almost 10 inches of rainfall at the airport this month. And there's some of you that haven't even had 10 drops this month, right? And it's very frustrating because it seems like the same areas keep getting rainfall. I talked about this the last week. My house, I have a rain gauge, and I've had almost 9 inches of rain. I live in Northwest Huntsville. Every downpour finds my backyard when I go outside in the patio. Every time, and I don't have a cover. So for some of you, I know a couple of you work in gardens or put some sod down or just want to have some rainfall at your house and you just can't get it. And it's been very frustrating, and that's what summer will do. These localized rain events that take place where some areas tonight in the Northwest Alabama area have picked up over 3 inches of rain, and some of you at home just like sweltering in your backyard when you go outside, right? So, all right. 10 o'clock newscast. Nolan's with me tonight. I feel like it's a weekend. Every time I see Nolan on a Monday night, I feel like, is it Saturday? Is it Sunday? Am I saying the wrong day? Because that's usually when Nolan and I work together. But tonight, I get the pleasure of working with Nolan at 10 o'clock, and we'll have all your news updates on the stories from earlier today, weather update for you, a little sports mixed in. And Eric Burke will be back here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow morning at 4:30 with the very latest on the heat and the humidity. Jada Ross will be on for Weather Extra TVL at noon tomorrow. And then yours truly comes in for the night side once again, and I will be here for the night show starting at 4 o'clock. So we got you covered. We'll keep you updated on the heat, talk more about the rainfall for the end of the week. And for now, have a fantastic night. And check us out at 10 o'clock. We'll see you then.